We were outrunning an inferno, flames in the rear view and the sky blood red. The next morning we drove the same road, now a black, silent wasteland. So, real talk. I had all these videos in mind, life in Greece, what I like and don't like, what I miss about the Netherlands. But after the last few weeks, there's really only one thing to talk about. Fire. On July 26th, a wildfire broke out near Piscinades. We had been in a heatwave for days with extremely strong winds, which is a lethal mix. That morning on my way to the supermarket, I smelled some smoke, but I thought nothing of it. I thought it probably was the trash dump burning. When I got home, I heard the news. A fire on the island about 9 kilometers from our house. We wanted to check on a friend who lives in a village that was next in the wind's path. Driving there, we realized how bad things already looked and knew we wouldn't reach them. So we turned back. Then word came that help was needed in Piscinades. The landscape was already devastated, but small spot fires still had to be put out. We never made it. On the way, we saw the fire racing towards our village. Heavy smoke blowing straight at us. That morning I thought, it's far away, it will be fine. That was naive. I also thought a road will stop it. Well, I was wrong about that too. The flames crossed the asphalt like it wasn't there. We knew we had to act quickly, so we jumped in the car and went back home. What followed I will never forget. We were barely ahead of the flames. Smoke from every direction drifted southwest, turning the landscape into a post-apocalyptic red. Back home, slightly panicked, we shoved anything flammable from the garden inside, grabbed our stuff and of course the dogs. The power was out and we have no cell reception at the house, so I walked to the one spot with signal, thinking I still had time. I turned around and saw the fire creeping over the hill. Giant flames. We fled towards safety. Behind us, towering plumes over our village. To the right, another front. We found safety, but the fires didn't stop. At the start, a Canadair dropped water for maybe an hour, and then left, and never came back. From what I saw, only one helicopter remained, and that wasn't nearly enough. Other fires on the mainland had higher priority, and Kythira's blaze exploded. The fire kept tearing through the southwest of the island during the evening and the night. Land crews tried everything, but they simply couldn't hold it. We needed help. The next morning, a state of emergency was declared, and suddenly Kythira was a top priority for helicopters and Canadairs. Just in time, because the wind would rise again that evening. We drove back to see if our house was still standing. And yeah, the video says enough. Beehives burned, olive trees gone, animals died. A catastrophe for biodiversity. For a country so dependent on tourism and agriculture, you would expect aircraft wouldn't be pulled away. You would expect better preparation. This raises hard questions about how Greece adapts to climate change and how ready it is to fight fires. And how is it possible that the cause here, a failing electricity transformer, is the same as in so many other fires across Greece. Nature can heal, but not if the same area burns again and again. Parts of this island already went through a major wildfire in 2017 and now, just 8 years later, they're gone again. That is how an island drifts towards desert, and it makes me wonder if this is a preview of our future. How do we move forward from this? I know the island's community is strong, but this isn't just about resilience. Without serious policy changes, better fire prevention, and urgent adaptation to a changing climate, that won't be enough.